Good afternoon. Slacky's back, day late, Thursday, no, not Wednesday. Busy lambing yesterday, you didn't get a chance to do videos, but I'm here for you. And it's all about Jackie D's sirloin ribeye steaks. They've been in a month. We've had people collecting them today already. I've been cutting at them. They are phenomenal. We need to have a butcher's at these. I hope my plan's worked. If it don't, I'm going to look a right dickhead. But anyway, I think it's worked because I'm a master butcher, I'm telling you today. So, sirloin steaks, ribeye steaks. What we've done is, for anyone that don't know, we've soaked them in Jack Daniels. They've been in for a month. They were 3-week-old before we touched them. Now they've had another 4 weeks on them. They smell phenomenal. They look phenomenal. Well, let's have a gander. It's a moment of truth. It's like undressing a fine lady in Doncaster. Is there any such things? You get drunk by just drinking the rest of that. So first things first, just need to knock this round back. Take it away from the edge. I think what I should have done, really, is I should have sharpened my massive chopper. I could have sliced in a massive chopper, but once she's got an edge on that baby, I'll be losing my fingers, my toes, everything. Down the front. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to put it out there that when I do bone out for you, and for cameras and things like that, I don't just dispose of the bones as they are. I make sure everything's trimmed up properly. There's an ounce of meat on bones by the time I've finished. When people comment saying there's loads of meat left on that bone, well, when I finish trimming up, I won't think I'll do it, but you don't really see the bit that I trim up. Of course, we're on short time videos. So we're just going to remove this. It does look good. It does smell nice. I'm trying to keep it as close to the bone as I can. It should just start peeling away if I cut it right at the bottom. There we go. So, paddy whack. We still don't want the paddy whack. Even though the paddy whack tastes like Jack Daniels, we still don't want the paddy whack. Now, we don't want these black bits, see the mould here that's coming? This is a protective barrier. This mould that builds up on the dry age, it creates a protective barrier to stop the rest of the meat going rotten. So once we've taken this edge off, it should, if we've done it right, it should look really, really pink. And look at that. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Stunning. Try other end as well. I mean, to fair, probably would have took another month in there. No problem. So, steaks. Just steak her through. It's just soft. I've got a sharp knife. Don't worry. But even though, I reckon I could cut this with a butter knife. Anybody out there that would like us to butcher a piece of meat, please feel free to comment, and what I'll do is I'll have a little tally up at the end of the week, and next week's video, if there's enough people interested, say want to see me do a Thor's hammer or a brisket, we've done chuck, flank, top side, anything you want to see, even lamb or pork, comment below, I'll have a tally up, whatever people want to see, I will provide. I'm a master butcher at Slacky's. I love all Facebook butchers as well that tell me I'm shitting my job and I don't know what I'm doing. Love a good comment like that. Look at them. Hey? Oh, they do. I know you can't smell them through camera, but there is just an aroma of honey Jack Daniels in there. Not loads, there ain't loads. There's enough though, but you still want to taste the meat. You are buying premium steak, so we don't want a bit whiskey of that, innit? No, very good. 1-0 to Slacky. Let's try again. Let's unravel the little girl. Look at that. Don't need that. She's just forming beautiful. She would have taken a touch longer, I think, but she smells lovely. She does smell beautiful. So again, down the back, loosening the bone from the meat. As we've just said, all the bones are trimmed up at the end. I don't do that for the video because it's quite a boring job, quite a tedious job. It's an apprentice's job. I'm no longer an apprentice because I'm a master butcher. Done my apprenticeship here at Slacky's. Difference between a master butcher and someone that's trying to call themselves a master butcher. We've got the abattoir, we've got the farm, we've got the animals. There's no part of this job that I don't know. Whether it's rearing the animals, breeding them, producing them, looking after them from when babies to killing weight, to picking animals out of market, to dispatching of animals, to fridging them down, to hanging times and temperatures, to boning out. As you can see, I'm an expert at boning out right now. Beautiful. So you see all that there, underneath there, we will trim all this up so that this bone will be picked dry, be as white as snow when she's done. And what we're going to do with this is, we're going to do some whiskey, some 8-ounce whiskey infused burgers. Probably won't have them on Saturday or next week, but we will have some. So we're just trimming again. Trim edges finally off. These bits here, these mouldy bits, they don't go in there. Unfortunately, we just put them in the bin. We can't really do much with them. They've got the wrong sort of bacteria in them for what we need in our burgers. We only put the best in at Slacky's, as our customers that come back week in, week out will tell you. Bit of paddy whack on back here. Bit of strong stuff. Remove that. And let's go. Nice and steady. Chop her away. Lovely steaks there. Absolutely tip top. The McCoy. I'd like to compare them against some British Wagyu. I would imagine that some Wagyu steak out there that's not half as good as what I'm cutting for you now. So there we go. Sirloin steaks, ribeye steaks, whiskey infused. These are going to be about 12 ounces a piece, 12, 14 ounces a piece. They'll go over the scales anyway when we weigh them. That is an interesting fact for you today. That piece of meat there has lost 20% since it went in. So that piece of meat weighs 20% less now than what it did when it went in. That's how much dry aging loses. Which is why you have to pay a little bit more for it, not just because you're paying for the quality in any time, but you do lose quite a bit. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just display these out so they look quite nice. Fit for a king. King's coronation is coming up, isn't it? I've not been invited as yet. I'm still waiting for King Charles to give me a little nod. Might want me to help him out a little bit, producing some steak. I don't know. I'm not on my breath though. And that, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Slacky's style. Best steak produced in the UK. Slacky's steak is British, it's the best. People shouldn't be kicking British meat, they should be supporting it, they should be enjoying it. The highest welfare of any single meat in the world, not just the country. British meat has the best animal welfare of any meat in the world. No growth hormones illegal in this country. And people do use antibiotics, but they've got to be administered by a vet, not myself.